Jo abusia mema mo nyina mo akwaba sene mo nimredino Dr. Ren. Saturday ebo 12 noon pepepe ekopim 1 p.m. Yene Lawyer Francis etwetwe enkomo legal digest no di enkomo efa emremu nsemu abusia sawaba bomodia na tapu ntententem na yenko anim na enkomo a yeba beto aso a yebedi na anu kukwada ye hyase eni ntimesrem a ahwefo a mo hwe nyina no mema mo nyina mo akwaba obake indina milo yeba betwetwe enkomo no nyina no efa can you apply to remain in the UK based on having children born in the UK. Eku a me no mo ebetwetwe nkomo ye FB solicitors. Na FB solicitors lawyer Francis ana ono watna akonyemu a yeba bedi nkomo. Opa FB solicitors ekira kwan a womo enye yira kwan kra wodi wani ekire bakina wo ebe modia na wonsa aka womo address Suite E and F the Clock House ewo bakin postcode near IG 118EQ IG118EQ. Telephone numbers near 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis mobile line 079 4677 2439. Abusia mema mo nyina mo akwaba. Lawyer apom to say
About the other room, send so the Saturday being 18th of October. Upon the or the now also side and also send the city.
Mr. Nyamia Daroma, yes, you who ye pa wa hasi kama lawyer.
Yeah,
Lawyer, the way they may be sir, na mema yinu anu nyina mo hwe akwaba no. Michemo a wo hwe wo TikTok emre ni do a mema wakwenya no wetimi afro ha no abusa question. Bia woni nkrata, bia wo nkrata, wonyenya British passport. Kwan ben na lawyer, FB solicitors will betimi aboa. Obetimi afo. Mr. wa ofo a question one. Bia follow up bi wona se lawyer beba wakwenya no wabusa no ama wakwenya. Oma wakwenya nso a Mr. wa na waya so na watie. Sa lawyer ekira kwan a senem de law man no toto won Mr. wa working hours pe na obetimi afre. Na no so wo friends so a book appointment. Be a lawyer, I need your service. I want to book an appointment. Appointment sika no ne bo nye du bia intimi srewa enye du sa ntino bomodin na hye eno so enso enfama me. Lawyer, but any update wo ho?
Yo, me da say intia kase koma woni wetie for senda dani den ya no your legal digest no. Yeah, update no you come once. I think say about on the 14th from the Home Office na ye bro ebiso na akabia ye betumi ama ETF ahwefo any of Dr. Rain TV platform no and me so me platform no say because among for say lawyer update no still ye de enyanka obe adomusu kakra na msi yo mate. But the first one now me pese ye share so no bibia Home Office release ye by the Right Honorable Lord Hansen, almost published here then on the 16th of October 2025 year, a term 2 days ago. Now, was say the one who and they saying, say students urged to stop, think fraud as more than half-face scams. Once last week na me de atudwa say scammers be use me de ne nase for no. Enye ye nko na omode abaye so. Yes, see a new academic year which is from September October to next year. Na fresh student aba omu ko school e wo UK ha. Nti because winning system mu no obi betumi askame omo obedaadaa wɔn na sɛbe ne sika kakra wɔ ɛwɔ ne hɔ no na agye gɔn. Nti yɛnhwɛ statement a Lord Hansen no release yɛ. Ɔsɛ as the new term begins, students are reminded to spot scams with fraudsters targeting those fresh to university life and financial independence. Biribi saa bɛba no na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ biribi a ɛkɔ so a ɔmo taking notice a ɔmo feel sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ students no yɛ aware. Ebi ne sɛ ɔse as the buzz of freshers, weak fates and fraudsters step up their game in the new term, the Home Office and NatWest have partnered to urge students to stop think and fraud. Over half of students, which is 57%, have encountered or had money stolen by criminals, according to new data from NatWest Student Living Index. Young adults aged 18 to 24 are now having an average of £300 stolen by scammers in the past year, showing the crucial need for action. The fraud minister is urging students to follow the government Stop Think Fraud campaign, advised to ensure they are protected from scams, especially as university life begins new challenges. Ushema, ɛnyɛ Lord Hansen pɛ ɛna de ne ti agye mu. NatWest Bank anya nsensansoɔ bi nti ɔmo nso bɔ kɔkɔ. Nti that tells sɛ banks no ahu nneɛma bi saa. Ɛyɛ saa ma w'ani nkɔ usikasɛm ɛne sɛ obi bɛfrɛ wo aka kyerɛ wo sɛ oh masɛne wo code bi send me back the code. Ne nyinaa yɛ ɛkwan a wɔn fa so de yɛ scam no. Ne mi deɛ sɛ yɛ baa yi nipa no frɛ a ɔsi oh lawyer Francis ba bɛyɛ Zoom meeting. Anya biara no Dr. Rain nso de baa sɛ ɔka sɛ ɔbɛyɛ Zoom meeting a frɛ ne sɛ ɔmfa nto video call. Wɔnya te saa pɛ na wakate wo. Onim sɛ ɔbɛhu n'anim. Onim sɛ ɔbɛhu ne strategy a wɔpɛ sɛ ɔuse wɔ wo so. Mesrɛ mo momma yɛni ɛnna hɔ nom. Nti Minister for Fraud no Lord Hansen say yɛn use these three words yi. Stop think fraud. Stop think fraud. Ɔmo ne NatWest Bank ɛna aka ɔmo ti bom a ɔmo yɛ campaign against that. Ɛna mostly the ɔmo ka ne sɛ ɔmo de yɛ university students a ɔmo aba fresh. Sabi ɔmo nim system no mu. On that note, obiara frɛ ɔmo biribiara saa aba a na ɔmo de agya wɔ ɔmo ho. Yɛnhwɛ statistics bi ɔse students in Kent are hit the hardest by scams, with the average victim having a staggering £426 stolen, followed by Lancashire at £355 and Greater London at £350. And that tells you that scammers no omo baby. Share another statistics. Or say one common scams encountered include fake tax rebates, with fraudsters sending fake messages claiming an HM revenue and customs tax refund is just a click away. wei deɛ obia metumi de ayɛ no wowɔ hɔ a na woanya message sɛ HM Revenue and Customs asende wo message sɛ woyɛ due for refund. Wokɔ click so pɛ na ɔmafa wo details. Na ɔmo de yɛ continue ɔma bebree kwa. Na ɔmo twi wo sika free mu ɛne n'asefoɔ. Mr. Amo, HM Revenue and Customs and send the text message da. Ɔmo bɛtwerɛ wɔn bɛtwerɛ wo. Nti wonya ho bibi saa na wafa ne sɛ then ɛyɛ scammer. Yo, yɛmfa scammer no ɛnto nkyɛn. Yɛnhwɛ nneɛma a ɛrekɔ. Yɛnhwɛ another update a me feel sɛ mepɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ ne nso.
Jo, wohwɛ saa other update na me bon kai akai eye ahwefo nyina sɛ any FB solicitors and etwetwe nkɔmɔ mɛhyɛ wa wohwɛ wɔ TikTok a bomodi anabɔ lab ne so na share FB solicitors wo pɛ ɔmachi akwan a ɔmo wɔ eye suite E and F eye the house eye backing nearest station eye backing train station telephone number office line no eye 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800 ɛno ɛyɛ FB solicitors office line. Sanso ɛna lawyer Francis ne mobile line ɛyɛ 079 467 72439. Abusua bomoni ana hyɛ no nso ɛma yɛn why who follow me TikTok now who follow lawyer Francis sending out or the update to one so obenya na ententem Frank yechiao lawyer Mr. Wa twaso am
Yo, me da say. Yo, another update me pese no so yɛhyɛ so bro so somewhere the Wednesday but me call into details kakra. Ɛfa English language, you know. I say migrants will be required to pass A-level standard of English. I pray P.A. na meka sɛ oba sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo migrating from sɛbe Ghana aba Broni kurom a akwan gya wɔ hɔ sɛ wɔ sɛ wodi ɔmo mmara so. Ebi ne saying normally Broni ma wɔ adwuma a wowɔ adwuma mu a or expect sɛ wobɛka Brɔfo or expect sɛ wobɛka wo native language. Yɛde saa suban no yɛ community yɛpɛ saa adeɛ no sɛ adwuma a yɛwɔ na Broni kakra wɔ hɔ East European na Nigeria ni na Ghana ni na ohyia ne nyɔnko Ghana ni a ɔbɛka twi ne saa bɛka language bi a free Ghana saa na ɔmo na yɛ basaa. Ama Home Secretary who sɛ migrants a yɛba yɛtu bata ɛba UK ha no yɛmpɛ Brɔfo ka. Nti sɛ no sɛ wopɛ sɛ woba UK ha na wo Brɔfo nya start sua wowɔ mu dada a opportunities bebree wɔ hɔ a bɛtumi apolish wo English. Baabi a wɔ Baro anaa council a wɔ find out say adult learning center anaa colleges no ebi offer free English language and mathematics as long as one nkrataa. Ɛyɛ free aban ne de ase wɔ sɛ yɛkyerɛ wɔ mo. Nti opportunity wei wɔ hɔ na wo mpɛ sɛ wobɛteki a sɛbe na wo kurom ha a wopɛ sɛ wotena no ɛbɛyɛ den paa. Ɛbɛyɛ den paa because UK aban ahu sɛ nneɛma wei ɛrekɔ so. Nti on that note no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ho biribi. Nti your basic English no I feel say was say usua sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotena UK anomo na wode UK ɛyɛ wo kuro a English language, don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. So we nima koneko policy. Because Ocean countries are exempt or more from English language. Ya bro for who cry take a chain warm. Inso tembia no omo no by immigration thing there. Ye momo nya English no. Over country like Grenada, Barbados, Caribbean countries, Libya, Jamaica. Not done any couple of 40 muse, Papa ni, and so you say, yes, empty. But omo de, yes, empty omo. Obeka said, I know how you them found. Bobo, ye at the pa, Kamunino, Waynano, ka emba. A bini saying, Mr. Muyan Cabro for no muse, yet a brofono. Ye kasha dudu. Who brony na brofo kakra ni be express here wa sabe aya na din kakra.
Yeah,
And these are the things a mom would do say mo brofo there we there be. And on one of the brofo ne bre. Yo na ka be ka bibia na Dr. Rain.
Na me se abusuafo a mo wa ha nyina mesrɛ mo a mommɔden na montapotapo so na monhyɛ na me ka sɛ ye brɔfo no obrɔfo no nyɛ koraa no a wode ɛka ba be bold oti ase nya confidence na faka on sɛ ɛyɛ ade ɛka brɔfo no a yɛhyia brɔfo no ana sɛ hu bi aba yɛ mu me hu no baabi afiri mu me enyi ehu ni mfiri yɛ mu why na sɛ ne lawyer etu yɛfo no yɛnka brɔfo no is the going coming no koraa na nyɛ koraa de ɛka me awani na ka no ɛyɛ friends obehunu sɛ wo try wo force why lawyer yɛnto aso
Yo and Wednesday so your bro so changes but Mr. Nsisubio. Your head graduate visa now almost say from 1st of January 2027. No? And so from 2 years to 18 months. Until we are graduate in now Wahana was say we graduate visa scheme nibia. Before 1st of January 2027, no, Udi Tuma on Sabeka 2 years free visa. But Omane Paho na call somewhere 1st of January 2027 aircore. I'm afraid say we are on 18 months. On 18 months. Yeah, nti yɛnhyɛ ne nso ɛwɔ saa adeɛ ɛna changes na ɔmode aba no. Ɔmode changes bebree aba. All because government white paper no releasing somewhere May no ama ɔmo akwangya sɛ ɔmo nyɛ changes na ɔmo ntumi control immigration well. That is the reason why changes no nyinaa no ɛɛba. Na sɛ plan for changes or to reform our immigration system no a bit me edi emu because we hear ma nyoma airbo politicians chine say they haven't got a grip about the immigration system. Yo, young fancy honey and twa this year so Dr. Rain.
yo abusia yɛtoa so deɛ na meka o sɛ yɛne FB solicitors ɛna ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛyɛ lawyer Francis ɛna ɛtewa ɔno ɛne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ legal digest free Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. ɔba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mmerɛ mu nsɛm ɛna memenda biara nso free 12 ɛkɔpem ɛyɛ 1 p.m. so ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mmerɛ mu nsɛm opɛ FB solicitors ɛkyerɛ akwan a sɛnea daa meka no ɛyɛ address ne yɛ suite E and F the clock house omo ewo backing postcode near IG 118EQ office telephone number no 0208 264 4800 lawyer Francis the mobile line no 079 4677 2439 Mr. Waufra na wabuku appointment because in kofo bebre and the goodness so enye me fresh lawyer me one question bi ewo ho da bi yenye ne saa ayedwuma na yeye o ha se obeboa no ma the right service enkofa or how bia emrel question time be ni what dia ye be call ya asem no so. I think say ye nua the question be eba ya na ono obi send message mu a wo question a obetimi I request it ewo eye TikTok na lawyer nso etimi eyi won nsem na no. Lawyer, Wednesday ye share eye ye nkomo ase eye, can you apply to remain in the UK based on having children born in the UK? Na MEC didi ho nkomo ekopem si ebisa say, what if my child is born in the UK and is 7 years in the UK? Na ye twaso akọ eye, what is the term best interest of the child? But ejiri say yebetumi abobo su kakra na afi yaba abetwa ye nkomo no so. Any day more question time no am say questions be any for now.
Yo, me da say Dr. Rain, last Wednesday, yesterday, say, oh, about UK, akwanji bi wo homa ne say, or British and now say, on your British, because, in America, the emergency sign, which, through a more, Nationality Act 1981. And a change in your bebree. Before that, no work allow Kruma will be an only bikwana based on Akolana Wawuno and Intino, Intimima British. But after first of after the act, which is Nationality Act 1981, Mrane sign say in Shishabi Oha, we say a share say Uwa Kolana parents, Omukutabia na Omukutabia, me feel say and saying and only say Oma settle with settlement and now indefinite and now say Omoya British in here. At least Baku Pekra Ibia Akolano automatically or also a British ni under the Nationality Act section 111 of the Nationality Act 1981. And ebio nso no yesa hwe se ebia wofo no bia enni bi na wawo akola no ha omo inyina so ne sen so wo akola ha na both awofo no bia enni bia akola ne di 7 years yetumi ye bibi a friend of indefinite leave to remain emma akola no na Home Office anticipate say o message amrano from 7 years to 5 years. As to da ebeba no de enya hui, but yatete ewo mframa mu. Inti ano ne say no say akola ne nya indefinite leave to remain and our settlement wo UK ha awofo na omo ni bi no ometumi agina ne so akola ne so nanka omo so enya bi. Either omo gina ne so a ebeye so parental responsibility and now say or more direct access to. Because I know so to question be besides say na papa no anya one maame nete na maame no ne akola nete and also since so ne saying and yes sir wo papa no you have to prove be a friend of direct access to the child or direct access say who contributed towards the living of the child and now say or more BBM who be fane ko park who be fane ko school. All these things has to be evidence based. And ebio nso no sɛ wohwɛ nkɔlaa application sɛ yɛawo akɔlaa wɔ ha na awofoɔ no sɛbe baako wɔ bi baako nni bi a deɛ wɔnni bi no na deɛ ɔwɔ bi no ɔwɔ settlement anaasɛ ɔyɛ British ni a wɔyɛ ma akɔlaa no nya bi a deɛ wɔnni bi no bɛtumi agyina akɔlaa no so by showing say or be a friend of direct access to the child. Yeah, before say Imran Besisano, another one which is 2024 year term Nanka we step father or mother to a child nanka unya sa akwanjano. But Home Office assisa sa Imrano. Wasisa saa mmara ne sɛ woyɛ stepfather stepmother sɛ ɔware maame no na maame no wɔ mma a wontumi nnyina nkɔlaa ne so na ɛno no yɛ adeɛ bi a ama nneɛma bebree asesa afiri hɔnom ɛna biom nso no yɛnhwɛ sɛ akɔlaa a ɔyɛ British by birth ɛwɔ UK ha no based on the other parent ɔsɛ a child might be a British citizen if they were born in the UK on or after 1st of July 2026 to a parent who is British or who had settled status. Ti you no aba abɛhyɛ bi. Settled status, when you tap now say a you are and I say if the child was born in the UK before 1st of July 2026 to a British or settled mother or a British or settled father who was married to the mother or later marries the mother, they might also be British. I know it's only a complicated kakra.
Already I'm say lawyer.
Yo, a brother say answer na 1st of July 2026, you know. So yeah, what akola, or say if the child was born in the UK before 1st of July, yeah, what akola before say 1st of July 2026 now to a British or a settled mother or a British or a settled father who was married to the mother or later married the mother, they might also be a British. Honey a bit crucial kakra to the extent say a no more policy be say ebia maame or papa na kotwa ne ho e wo baby. At that time not aware ase. Nti akola na ode na ba no a okotwa ne ho a ode na ba no. Se aware ase na ote no se papa no ana se yeah maame no e was settled and now a British ni a automatically akola na a British ni. It doesn't matter say wako wu abonten di aba.
Yo.
So what you wanna say?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things going on now. And no na my to me boy church we mu nyina mu no. So go me te aware ase ba makotwa me ho won chen na aba. Mako won chen na aba.
Yeah.
Indeed, these are the things. And you will maybe one ma. Almost say under the British Nationality Act, Section 51. So we are now work on Nebia and America no one chain. At that time, so now I worry. In this case, you know, I buy who our yena worry no. Say papa no eba no.
Okay.
Nenye de wakotwa won chain no. And no mu church mu wa ha no.
Wow.
Because it gets to a stage now mako won chain meti aware saying in krata ben na meba no ebenya. That is the reason why omude sa amra we nyina bae. Yo, sir, over the 7 years for Chroma in America, ya want to know this 7 years work, Hanuma, you bet to me a private life, mananya indefinite. Yo, also the best interest of a child, no, bibia, a bino, and I say home office or more, with decision or motion. Sir, or make any decision be affected a colano. Under Section 55 of the Borders, Citizenship and Immigration Act, and they say any case worker be or your application a kola woman no less than 18. No. Section 55 no Emma case workers and say one consider a kola first. It is all consider colano based on the parents ni bibiani ade now. Ne feel say was say ye ma parent now on the basis of a colana now omude a man. But you need some evidences of that. Even saying evidence of relationship with the child as a parent now ujina colana sono. And now obviously they are they share or birth set a colana birth set. Because definitely birth set, my many papa no edin be also.
Lawyer, say what jump for me question no cry me baby say what evidence do you need to prove the best interest of the child? Now evidence ben And I will prove we say akwadai the best interest of the child. Say we dreamy kakra and son maybe this question. As you know, but remember na menkai eye ahwefo mo hwe nyina wo all the platform they say any lawyer Francis and edwin komo ofri FB solicitors. Na mesre wa FB solicitors wo mo akachi e wo backing address near suite E and F the clock house. Na postcode near IG 118EQ. One more telephone number 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis telephone number 079 46 77 2439. Question time. Let's just say, oh, questioner. Ubetimi abomodian requested. Na intentiem wabebusa o question. Jba or say is B2 is just for skilled workers or everyone. Mr. Wa ha na o question but body anafro ha na wankasa be question num na wankasa bema lawyer na or answer. Sa na ye no. Lawyer, we dey to asoma na question na maybe say what evidence do you need to prove the best interest of the child?
Yo, yeah, sure. In your question, or the other to TikTok. Yeah. B2 no almost say is solely for skilled workers. Oman can say under family route. We hear Wednesday, I'm sure that church we ye will be to question if our why? Yo, evidence is we be sure we know relationship with your child and saying a year na home office epese omo say asema a wo no aye no correct. Nti bibia a wobɛka bia no ɛwɔ sɛ wode evidences ɛka ho. Na yɛka sɛ ɛyɛ yɛba British ne n'asefoɔ nneɛma bɛn na ɛyɛ a ɔmo taa de hwɛ. Na ɛyɛ a ɔmo taa de hwɛ ne sɛ either akwadaa no British passport anaasɛ ne birth certificate anaasɛ ne birth certificate. Ɛna ɛyɛ a wotete akwadaa a basically sese a ɔmo de mmara no ɛreba about English language no. They expecting you say you the parent no also wobɛtumi aka borɔfo wobɛtumi aka borɔfo ɛno nti na meka sɛ the way a nneɛma esi kɔ no English language no it has to be part and parcel of us sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotena UK hanom a it has to be ɛnyɛ sɛ mɛfa biribi ne mɛgya bi ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ biribi a ɛka wo ho. Because the way ɔmo de nneɛma ɛreba no changes a ɔmo de ba no ɛbɛyɛ kakra sɛ wontumi a ɛnka borɔfo no yie a wofeli a woanhwɛ yɛ ɔmo mma w'asetena ɛwɔ kurom ha na ɔmo ama wo life ayɛ basaa. Yo, apart from birth cert ne anaasɛ British passport no other evidences ɛyɛ a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔwɔ relationship with akwadaa no ɛyɛ biribi a yɛn nyinaa yɛnim anaasɛ woba lawyer hɔ a wɔbɛ advice wo sɛ kɔ no tu ɛho anammɔn. Sɛ akwadaa no do school going age a normally yɛ prefer sɛ wobɛgye school letter ɛbɛ confirm sɛ akwadaa no ɛyɛ wo ba. Wɔyɛ obi a wode ne ba school. Wɔyɛ obi a wo na wo attend to the parent evenings. Mami explain a bit about parent evenings, no. Anka Ghana yɛbɛka sɛ wobɛkɔ PTA meeting. Nti abrokyire ha no ɔmo deɛ no ɔmo ka no parent evenings sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo akwadaa no ho teacher ni no a ɔne akwadaa no atena sɛ term ne bɛɛnde no ɔbɛka akwadaa no performance akyerɛ wo. Na waka akyerɛ wo baabi a yɛbɛhia improvement. So akwadaa no yɛ adeɛ nso ɔbɛka sɛ okay akwadaa no you should keep it up. Ɛna problems bi a akwadaa no bɛface wɔ fie ne adeɛ no wobɛtumi ne teacher no ahyɛ. Yo, apart from that no nso no ebi nso a ɔkɔ dentist a yɛbɛhia letter from dentist confirming you take them to appointment. Sɛ wo na as a parent no wode akwadaa no kɔ appointment dentist appointment. And biom nso no from other parents ebi a who you sue the term sole parental responsibility and that's a direct access here. So parental responsibility requirement there yeah na entire who need to say direct access no. And no and a creative problem no. And it's saying sir oh yeah papa no na wo ne maame na wo na akola ne British ni na wo papa no ni bi afe na wo start with 2.5 leave to remain at times a year na home office epese woji letter from akola ne maame sir or direct access. Now, you so many encounters with this situation. Maame no betumi aka sɛ memma wo saa letter no. Ɔbɛma wo application no mu ayɛ tough ankasa. Ɛba saa lawyer yɛnim kwan a yɛfa so. Yeah, these are the evidences here would the best support is you have a good relationship with the child, say you have direct access to the child, and now say who was show parental responsibility to the child.
Joe. Lawyer, share was say question time was say please can one migrate from 10-year route to 5-year route? If so, how? But no question obi bisa. Can Patus say ha ma yehunu say ha say. Mesre mo asie so mo modiana mo lab no so na program no enko echi emfa emai.
One can migrate, but the problem then is one can't root it cry walk on one
or migrate. Joe, any lawyer, fancy ho. Now the question is complete. Now, Ian Kose, a friend is saying, how to demonstrate the life your child has established in the UK. A quiet bench should now be to me a demonstrate lawyer.
How to demonstrate because na nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔnom a wopɛ sɛ wokyerɛ sɛ akwadaa no life no depende wɔ UK hanom. The home office ɔmota hwɛ ne sɛ wo na woka sɛ wo ba no ne life ne nyinaa na center wɔ UK hanom no. They are expecting you to show evidences of that their work can. Now, there's such evidences, Sabe is your word against your words. Now, enye easy, sir. Sir, obeka se meba life bibia center wahano. What evidences do you have to? Because at that point in time, no case worker no so dream say why to me and convince me and maybe refuse your application, no. Me refuse your application now. It was say you free UK hanumo. No more principle be say ye wo akola wo krom ha ohene no ba. Nti bibia be ni bia no very very careful say the be ya entia emra.
No lawyer yampa say ya taka yampa.
The idea is a fabric no ayana yampa because anointing yema akola no child benefit no.
Okay.
And anointing omo Kafkas and social services say omo many nkola ho yie. It was some case be regarding social services name a client, All because akola school na mark be done a mama school said then. And a teacher ne report my social services. And no, I was awofo no ye from mobile school na ebisa say ye then as a mark ne ba so. Ghana Quebec say na say me ba inti what has it got to do with? But abroche antisa. Also because the best interest of the child is always at stake. And omo UK a signatory to United Nations Charter of Children. And only yes, we are signatory to UN charter no. Tebia nkola omuwo ukru e wo se obo omo ho ban.
Near Ghana, dear. I'm just
No,
asking
emra but yen fa emra no in terms of yen fa emma Ghana wo ka asem. Emra no wo pa.
And the
Uye
man
boy
could
bi o ka
answer
so be
that PK.
hadwe a
And then cry.
obetumi.
And then crank tone PK wa bontino. And then crank tone ice water and pure
Asemo.
water. I wa bontin. And there's a signature and him say your president crop was a so that Zabia woman Ebia one sign. Hey! Lawyer, Ghana Cronin cry, you're from Kaya, you know, almost soon your man town by giddy giddy. One more time, mammy, or then day, I saw them, because you anime no. Lawyer, you went for your Mungo Ghana and Mungo Henko for Quada, one more time, your Mawa Bonting.
No, abanish in shower abanish say were implemented embrano. Because the anti-American UK for implemented. Because in case what to be a friend of child trafficking.
Yeah.
Paying a idea UK for pe bako cra. We handle case be about child trafficking.
Okay.
The see I may know can say yes, I didn't colana come back. All believe say they believe say child trafficking. But me person me call it details because
Show.
confidentiality be woman. I can't say it in air. Yeah. Yo, in the
You.
evidence of life in the UK, akolani evidence of life in UK. Yeah, can first akolani a British in it, akolani a British in it, and my ben or you're entitled to as a British child. These are the things ube to me I used to. And I will make sure say I'm part or enjoy free education, hospital free, GP free, say or enjoy the facilities and that kind. And these are the things as a parent, you know, ube share say ube ma akolana enjoy no way you to as say akolana life is centered in UK. All these things, it make it say and pass them out no no cre and I no cre on that basis no we can see say akolano say uni na brabo mo a bit to me are affecting no one way or the other. And on that note, so we hear application based on the child as a parent of a British child or a settled child. These are the evidences you need to put across in order for Home Office to grant you leave to remain.
Yo, Abusia, any FB solicitors for an entry, lawyer Francis, and I need income. A far a immigration honsome, family law honsome, a far sawuti krum ha. Wawba open dine, and why a din the amount. FB solicitors, lawyer, any quine a bit to me about Modia, a guide now on so on account with ye. Maybe I make a sauti krum now in British a year passport. You need a lawyer that will help you, assist you on sa ebeka. Nti wopɛ FB solicitors ekyir kwan a ɔmo ɛwɔ suite E and F the clock house backing postcode near IG118EQ office line near 0208 264 4800. Lawyer mobile line also 079 4677 2439. Mr. Mo share what TikTok number lab ne so na wo question bi nso a bɔmmɔden na foro ha sei na yɛntimi ɛma na yɛntimi bisa wo question no ɛnkyɛ sɛ winter yɛma wakɔ aba question time lawyer winter yɛtie wo hello
Good afternoon.
hey afternoon yɛtie wo
Lawyer, me can show me because
to bo ase wotie wo ho anaa oh ɛne o dede wa akyiri paa o
okay.
hello
Hello.
Yenyi wo mfiri na em sɛ mesrɛ wa woba ha mentie ho wobetie ho a bɛma yɛ so asi Oh, all right. I think so. I think Yenhwe say Ike Winter, but Modiana Fro Habib na busa question no. You Ike, lawyer 8 you.
Hello, Lawyer Francis. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That's it. Entertainer or the buyer the piano. Lawyer, the question, no, I think she'll be actually, but also be a number later. And I say, what you should be to know more, a better more implementing next year, 8th of January. No, is it the same as IELTS now? I'm watching what Ghana and I say, is it purposely for only skilled workers? The whole of them cover to my true more like a crowd.
Yo, I get here and say B2 normal introduction. Purposely for skilled workers omo person omo ba UK ha na say omo ha dada.
Okay.
You.
Yeah.
Ike, yenasi na yenko Winter. Winter.
Yes.
Manenko.
Lawyer, me pacho, me question is me lateralization. Now, once it is on previous application, and to me previous application no other me use email address. I mean use first someone sending me a reference number no. Ampa me lose email address no. And me need reference number no. And me application no me ma reference number me o. Now, so other ones because minister access and me apply maybe me application be go through and I say maybe on bet marriage and I say
Yo, there are omo busa say previous application here. Wo application a wo ye ya wo de nya indefinite no. Omo busa applications ni nyina. The last application na ye omo busa.
okay even they mean okay omo bisa me because me you ni enti omo bisa me sa other we no now so okay Matthias here just me other ones now so nye na so baby who to say who baby can bet me add for commenting me explaining say because of we intina maybe me na now so I feel na me ko bomb me sa me person maybe me old biometric and sa latest na able latest na any biometric card by me person me so add me attach for me latest no say me send me and me find in case of here to say proof.
Joe Winter, winning baby. But the lawyer number send you friend on the book appointment, no guide you. Why? No to me na ohunto because at least na into me the right answer. That's pa. Yo. Lawyer, yen toa a question time no asa into yenko your question so me busase what is the evidence it would be unreasonable to leave the UK? Evidence being the be unreasonable amount with free UK crew.
Yo, share in color application now. Or say if you are applying because your child has been in the UK for 7 years or more, you need to demonstrate it would not be reasonable to expect your child to leave the UK. And even saying whether it would reasonable for a child to leave the UK and integrate into another country will depend on individual, family, and country circumstances. There are Home Office where they tell you since you don't have family ties in UK. Until on that note, we are going to refuse you. And now, sir, you can integrate easily with the country you were born in. But, sir, what the officer will prove with your Home Office, free baby, no, as a parent, I check. And what be establish a new family life in UK ha. What will akola already 7 years and I say we British in. On that note, unreasonable, sir, Mobeka se minko baby a woman na minja me pa mene ne pese ye bobra e wo kroma. On top of that, you know, me ba no bear in mind was settled wa ha and now say we British ni.
Na omo ka se akra ni shantino ne maame betumi ahwe nanti koe.
One the make us akola ni so maame say maame ne na your application no. Inti maame ne your application or prove what you say unreasonable say wo beka say menko me fie menko ba bia wo me na memfa me ba ne nso nko.
Make the other way round. Ekoba na se papa ne.
Yo say say in this case who person say both parents in na ya na.
Me person me just say in this case the papa ne na eye maame ne de ono wo bi but papa ne na wo ye. Ene ye say enam say all finding difficulties it no oni akra na abrabom nti won ko fie.
Efa bebrebe no ne nyina the sort of contribution a papa no oye ma akola no.
It is why your contribution there e betumi eyiwe free kron mu a ama maame ne kwa na ahwe ne ba.
Yes.
Again against human rights so.
Human rights but ebe fight drag case no. Because there are some issues about that going on.
Because a lot in our community where ebi abema no won krata on pese maame no ebenya access to akra no.
Yeah.
Ebu also ana eye maame no won krata but papa no so oni bi. Itibo se na akwa say back and forth sa. Tie wono nipa no because your community for no bebre no amema no bebre no they are going through this a year or how pa me hunu nkofo bi a aba ne sa na yese wo mo krum ha de omo wo mma de na so mu ni nkrata because they are finding that difficult entina me bisa sa menim say
ekoba de ena papa bebre abaye nim but we always find a way of dealing with it. You always find a way. It normally make a choice work from day one. So my many person be who ni be account ma kolana na fasika tum timbia.
Okay.
And I once a while no kolani school mu na ko visit no. Na my teacher for ni no mfa within to record so.
That is when maame na ma wakwenya na say maame na ma wakwenya na woni baby at school ni wo a lawyer.
That's another thing, but you as a father need to find out maybe our back school. Oh, there are so many things. And I work another party in play to sabotage the other party. But there is always a way out.
Okay.
There is always a way out.
It's remember no munti.
Could be our say home office mamma and sign that's one choice supporting like mamma say one. And I'm saying into when I you know. Sometimes now I go for renewal. Bear in mind, say, was sign pen. When you're lawyer, because you say, my meaning is not in a good mood to sign, but either they play your part as a father to the child. Because I know but could be as a see my manipano when you're a British citizen. My meaning is one sign. Me my client sure let the come no the support to papa application.
Enti ye nuano mo mema muti akwenya no wo ho eni nti na me recommend FB solicitors ama no because bebre no anu matoba bebre no anu mabemu abu. This is the time mobo modiana mo friend lawyer Francis FB solicitors.
Funny one be a say.
Okay.
Papa didn't naturalization man British yes you on ceremony. Was you in Colane come how many you want penny?
You go for
and I'm say honey. What do you mean guys in Colane decided and you
It's my FB solicitors one telephone number is 0208 264 4800. Friend book appointment. If you are going through this situation, akwenya ho. Nyeni na lawyer betimi biem, but obetimi abomodian aboa. 1 betimi ehunu wo ba. 2 betimi awo bana brabom. 3 onsanso betimi aka won krapta. Ni nyina no ejina so say obe friend we book appointment. Lawyer, any year twice what are the suitability requirements?
Yɛka suitability requirement deɛ ɛyɛ a meka ne sɛ mewɔ principle bi a ɛyɛ a meka tem biara me sɛ ɛyɛ wo su ne wo ban wo suban. Yɛka wo suban a entails a lot of things a woahwɛ yie a ɛde wo bɛkɔ musuo mu. Woahwɛ yie a ɛbɛma w'abrabɔ ayɛ kama. Nti obi wɔ ha a ɔba kurom a ɛfa sɛ mmara a yɛbɛdi so no ɛyɛ a na ɛɛden ma no. Nti term biara no na ɔwɔ issues. Na ɔwɔ issues with authority, with anyone across. But yɛnyɛ saa ɛwɔ kuro a mmara ɛyɛ adwuma. Because deɛ nti a meka saa ne sɛ ɛma case worker ɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ anaasɛ wɔhwɛ sɛna sɛ wo na yɛmfa ne sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ British ni anaasɛ wopɛ asetena afebɔɔ wɔ ha no. Sɛ wo suban nya a adɛn nti na ɛsɛ yɛ accommodate wo ɛwɔ yɛ society na yɛte mu no. Nti wohwɛ a wohu sɛ Home Office pɛ sɛ wɔde mmara bi ɛba sɛ before sɛ wobɛnya indefinite no ebia 5 years yɛtwe akɔ 10 years. Ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ nneɛma bebree bi ne sɛ serve your community yɛwei na ɔmo verify sɛ ampa woyɛ obi a yɛbɛtumi ne watena ɔman no mu. Ɛyɛ suitability ne bia. But ɛno na ɛyɛ atam biara meka ɛma yɛ community ne sɛ yɛnyɛ very careful sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotena UK hanom a petty crimes, petty offences no try to avoid it. Mehwiri wei
Train
station ticket mempɛ sɛ metua drink driving kyɛ sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a cancel tax mentua. These petty things no ɛma ɛkɔtɔ wɔ record so a ɛnyɛ nneɛma baako bi a anka ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo ma no indefinite ɔma pause because sɛ ɛnkyɛe biara wɔnya issue bi. Ɔmo sɛ until sɛ police na clear ne out no they can't continue to give him indefinite. There are things bi na yɛka obi sɛ Orlando lawyer wei deɛ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛyɛ bi sɛ wei nyinaa daabi. Sɛ no the way a woyɛ mmara no nyame n'anim. Especially immigration bait no. Wɔn hyɛ mu kenya to avoid people to become settled in UK or be a British citizen. Sɛ wobɛsiki asylum nti wonyanya asylum na sɛ wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wonyanya asylum na bear in mind wontumi nyɛ British.
It is when you asylum 4 years ago koraa no a wontumi nyɛ British.
Daabi.
Wow.
Sorry, yɛbɛsiki asylum. Do we know what is ahead of us?
Na asylum no so usiki abetumi akɔ okurum Ghana.
Wontumi. So because ka sɛ corona free ba no bibi nti wontumi nkɔ back nti yɛngye wo ɛntena kurom a. Ti agye wawie a wo sɛ mekɔ Ghana holidays. Utu ya bena hɛ sɛ wɔbɛtumi asa aba bio ma. Yɛyɛ biribi a sɛbe yɛnsiki advice.
Joe, any advice no FB solicitors legal advice na Oba Legal Digester waba be siki bi lawyer Francis or telephone numbers now be friend lawyer Francis 07946772439 and painful achia and swimbu. How do I make the application?
How do I make the application? Normally application is an online application. Online application. Into buy online, but bear in mind, when you're in you bet me a 2 application fee, any IHS fee. Into mostly aban no ama akwan just say wo hu nso a wobetumi apply for bibi a friend fee waiver nti fee waiver no behwe wo situation say ampasa sika na omo open no home office agent no including IHS immigration health surcharge no untimi entua a omo de sika no tumi de chew na omo agrante will leave to remain nti first so obetumi atua home office fee ne IHS eno de akwan gya wo hɔ nom a wobɛmaki wo application but sɛ wontumi a wobɛhu lawyer a yɛbɛyɛ assess wo ne yɛahwɛ na yɛ apply for fee waiver no ama wo nti fee waiver ne kɔ na nyame yɛ adom biribiara ɛda din na ɔmohwɛ sɛ ampa a wontumi ntua a na ɔmo de fee waiver no ɔmo grante nti ɔmo grante a na wode aba abɛyɛ application for leave to remain and that's how to make the application. Why?
No, sir, or Chinabin, Emeka said, Chiama Bino.
Yo, the idea say, what when sat here when you know, and your pet that.
Okay.
Do her as say, Yaso Muna or call him no, was sitting a muti Mrs. If you also a check and son, sister. Mekasa was sitting to Mrs. Your grantee will leave to remain. No, when decide they say, okay, Mayor Juma. So on that note, a Juma now, it tells them that say, when you change of circumstance in your situation. Ntia when next renewal no, obeka say me ametuaka, me ma buying your mame, entua, me nye fee waiver.
Sure. What if your application is refused? What next?
Yo, sir, nyame ya dom na anko ye ama wa, hopefully. Sir, eko ye a, yebema will be a friend of 2.5 leave to remain. Now, anko ye a, there was so many ways of dealing with it. Yebedi ka share the home office agent so would refuse you as a lawyer. Because bear in mind, such an application, when under a human rights application, who now basso. Into on that note, I would say you're making sure, say, at least best interest of the child, no other evidences near involved. Now, caseworker, we bet make say, one convincing me enough. So, wa kolana brabo, into anything be refuse you. Into a basa, ye beshe. Na ebu also a betimi caseworker betimi aka say, ukran wuni case. Into your case wuni case or to me use the word clearly unfounded and answer or certify your application. Okay, you can say clearly unfounded or certified application. That means almost the deportation order at all. Because there wouldn't need case. To tell you, you have more right of appeal.
Now, Nippon right of appeal.
What's it saying?
So Nippon right of appeal.
Or konya right of appeal. That means the case in a stronger, you bet to me a challenging. Into on that note, you bet no appeal. No, I can fight it or court.
Sure. Lawyer, now if application is successful, what is the period of leave? Let me answer that.
Yes, which is 2.5. Why? And my main far way income will say, yeah, certify our application now. Best thing we can do is quickly do BBFN or judicial review. But before say judicial review, no, over home office amania by doing something we call a pre-action protocol. Say Munsisa Adrian, yes, sir, with the case no beko high court through the judicial review.
Okay. I know you say what appeals court now answer mawana.
And only you say almost say okra no case no or application no any merit any jina so any say ye ma wa appeal kra na untimi nya ho hwe. Nti I was say deport you straight.
Okay. When there is a year deportation involved, that is when you can trigger a year a friend saying.
Judicial review. Yeah.
Sure. So which means to say meet you with it is not all lost for be a war akora wawubawa. Nebia mame no ema ne nhwe ne ba.
Yes.
Hey, woman any ne bana abra boom say in terms of maybe or filing for a year be application so na sitting more. Which means say you are kwenya bebre wo because we come by judicial review ni say no wo okra say the deportation to so onim de obeye.
Yes.
Also kwabena jana ko de man nkosa. Oh yes, me one of your down for be na say ya akoba e komo ni mi di nkora am say we dey be adwi there omo my drink and thankfully one of my friend ono a lawyer but ono near momo side the immigration and family no ono no about the energy law he deals with policy law in this country.
Yeah.
It was no sit beba ne say in terms of amre no mutuma one of the solicitors cry solicitor no cry na afi won kodi abranche no ka say ontimi nko Ghana because ono no ye bema ne bema ja omoma no omohwe asugina so mama no enuoma 5 years CCA no omoma na setena baby obekwa akodi ne tip kwa akoto edan ne bibia kama eti sene ya wokem so mo trigger saa emra no pa you anyway lawyer ansa na meja wa mo akonam say your time no abusuafo emre bi a ye ne lawyer bedi nkomo bia no wɔbɔ mmɔden a ɛka nsɛmpa no de kyerɛ yɛn sɛ akwanya bebree nso ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛbɛtumi afa so a yɛte kurom ha a yɛbɛtumi wopɛ sɛ wɔ Ghana na wopɛ sɛ ɔba kurom ha nso a wobɛtumi ayɛ ɛne ne ɛfa ɛyɛ sponsorship ɛyɛ visa no ɛne sɛ wobɛkɔ na wakɔ ɛyɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɛyɛ website ne yɛ find a job at dwp.gov.uk lawyer edimai nti wo Ghana na person ba UK ebia we carpenter we dancer akwenya wo ho eno ane se website ya medima we wakwa akopɛ adwuma na kyira kwan na wonya certificate of sponsorship a adwumako e be person do beba no wonya wi a wo contact eye lawyer Francis a wo bomodin a aboa ho wangasa pɛ adwumako no wonya wi na wonya certificate of sponsorship a na wabo lawyer amane lawyer bibia ne obi mu a wo de bɛka ye.
Yo, pa na what was 22nd of July 2025 in Sakrae Kakra by under the health and care support workers Omo and I want to mean recruiting from overseas and that's what I want to mean Emma because omo feels almost side I am the UK pen or when but there are other jobs opportunity wobetumi almost share skilled workers here wobetumi apply who are bonting who overseas who are Ghana ni now person over UK beye adwuma and no na work and ebi ne the choreographers dancers carpenters welders ne na say for the only thing is say obekọ sa website na ye ka ho asem no Home Office update every day from Monday to Friday to show say or more our sponsor license or make me a sponsor every overseas. Such opportunity is there. Lawyer, yet the end say ukonya CEO a certificate of sponsorship na o de ba ye be application ama. Enye yen ene kope adwuma na ama. Enye yen ne ye pe adwuma na ama. Because obi wɔ hɔ a manya calls bebree lawyer na wobɛka say ni say na adwuma no bi wɔ hɔ a na anya bia bobo meyɛ lawyer memfa amanfo mesrɛ mo yɛnhyia borɔfo no ne yɛnkan ɛno nso yɛ adeɛ baako a mepɛ sɛ mede gya atiefoɔ because tam biara mebɛka biribi a na mahu deɛ da yɛ anim a ɛreba a ɛno nti na mɛyɛka no ɔmo ba bɛma UK ayɛ den all because of migrants a yɛmpɛ borɔfo ka. Ɔmama life in UK mu ayɛ den. Ɔmama English language mu yɛ den. Nti wopɛ sɛ woyɛ settlement, woyɛ naturalization to become a Britisher. Prepare your mind towards the English language and the life in UK. There is no shortcut in this country. There is no shortcut in this country. There is no shortcut in UK here. And the BBN so we say in free team so be there my bon me call SHS me call say there be
my uncle school.
Remember example, Archimedes as say we are the toughest in mathematics. Only how many times or throw mass and son or passing. So yeah, say one of the best.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean say be anywhere I'm told any futu a me pese me dem say yenya ya adwen say o pese utu kwan eba UK a obrofo ne de at least o hanso a mesrew develop enye nnwuma nko a na tembia sori a yakoye adwuma sa pe a day bi ne ko adult learning center ombe cho mass and English free. Yo, Dr. Rain, yeah, that's it. Send us so what's so you mama, your dear legal digest, about abre your tier for us for our platform, so my platform, no. Yes, stress, tem be advice in your mind, yeah, can you know, you name, and I say, be a die name, and I say, be a buy any person on the banning yeah, yeah, the trouble. Now, yen kase anase yemwa yenwan mo muni omuntimi emwa wo mo ho no. Yo Dr. Ray ebiom so yesa da wase Wednesday obo ade de che bese hia FB
Lawyer, yenna
solicitors
wasipa na
Accra.
enkofo epe lawyer Francis Echira Kwanya ofri FB solicitors and then obepie mu ha Wednesday 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then between Como Legal Digest. Saturdays 1 to 12 from 12 to 1 p.m. and then between Como ha. Oh, FB solicitors baby a lawyer Francis adwuma opo mo Echira Kwanya suite E and F the clock house omo ewo backing omo bend the backing train station no. Postcode near IG118EQ. IG118EQ. Tibomodia na Shannon. So one office telephone number is 0208 264 4800. 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis and so bet me are reaching on the mobile line 079 4677 2439. 079-4677-2439. Efa immigration, family law, efa no asitinemu lawyer Francis ebetimi abo. Oh, abrochire now pese woto ejapade bi asase a lawyer Francis wo ho akwanya obetimi de abo enso. Ntisha ne nso, nyame adomo a ebese hia. Lawyer esanso eda asibi.
Yo, amenka